back to the Mid-Atlantic Sports Report. Hall of Fame ceremony this weekend. The master of ceremony for the festivities is Gary Thorne. But Gary sat down with our own Roch Kubatko and talked about what makes the Hall of Fame weekend so special.
Well, it's for me, it's more as a fan than anything else. I get to go there and be with some of the greatest players who've ever played the game, which I think as a fan's a real honor. It kind of takes me back to being a kid again, and to think to have that opportunity, I'm very humbled by that. It's a great privilege to be able to go there, do the work, and stay at the hotel where the guys stay. We're at the Otesaga, so I get to see them all weekend long, just sit down and chat, and have made some real nice friendships with a number of the players over the years.
Some of your favorite memories from past ceremonies?
Well, Greg Maddux, generally I sit in the chair closest to the podium on stage on Sunday, and when the awards presented, the plaque is there, and the head of the Hall of Fame, Jane, presents the plaque to the player, and they usually have their notebook in hand because they haven't spoken yet, and so they'll hand it to me since I'm the closest person, and I've come to the point now where I just stand up, reach out. Greg thought I was trying to take it away from me and wasn't going to give it back, and I reached out to take it, and he gave me this look like, oh no, you're not going to do that to me. And I told him, it's okay, I'll give it back to you. So that was kind of funny, but it's and the guys up back can be unmerciless. The Hall of Famers sitting on stage while the guys are giving speeches. Once it gets to 5 minutes, the chirping starts. Yeah. And you hear all these guys, shut it down, that's enough, it's hot. and it goes on, and you can only hear that if you're up there on stage. So it's a fun day.
Who are some of your favorite inductees over the years?
Well, it probably wouldn't be fair to name one. Certainly having Cal and Tony there at the same time was a great moment, because they had this enormous crowd. You looked out, and as far as you could see, all you saw were people going back up on the hill into the parking area. That was really fun. And I'd worked with Tony doing games on ESPN before as an analyst, and so to see him go into the Hall of Fame was a real treat.
I guess we figured it out doing the math. We knew this was coming, but how impressed are you by this year's class?
Well, this is a great class. There's no question about this. When you got Martinez and Johnson, you got pitchers who are extraordinarily good in their day. I mean, I love Biggio. I like the way he plays the game. This is a dirt duster guy who you cheer for as a baseball fan over the years. And Smoltzy, I've worked with him also. There'll be a great Atlantic contingent. It's kind of too bad all the Atlanta guys couldn't have gone in together, because that's the way they played, that's the way they pitched, but the retirement date didn't go that way. So it's a great class with a great combination of types of players involved.
The voting process brings a lot of controversy, obviously, especially in the so-called steroid era. What are your thoughts on the way that is?
If God voted, no one would be happy. So, you're never going to get that corrected. There'll always be complaints about those left out, which is exactly the way it should be, because the Hall of Fame, to be there, is the highest tribute that can be paid to a player, I think. And so, yeah, it's going to be close. And there are going to be really good, maybe great players who never get to the Hall of Fame, because it's an upper echelon. And I've always, as a fan, I've always said, give me a name, and if I don't have immediate yes to go to the Hall of Fame, then the answer is no. I don't want to look at the stats. I don't want to go through any of that stuff. I want to hear a name. I want to hear Ted Williams. I want to hear Babe Ruth. I want to hear Lou Gehrig. I want to hear that name, and where you go, yeah, of course. And if you don't say yeah, of course, then you don't belong in the Hall.
And it's a heck of a